And hello everybody, I hope you are having a great week. This is Dying in Roguelikes. My name is Owenazuris, and today we are looking at Rogue Legacy. It is Thanksgiving week, a time where we go and celebrate with our families, so I thought what better way to celebrate than to check out my legacy in this game. So in this game, which is a roguelike game, though some people would consider it a roguelite because it's more of an action platformer type game, randomized maps. There's also some form of carryover of your stats, sort of, as we're going to see here. You kind of slowly build up your characters over time. As you can see, I have the option to choose my heir. So if we go back, we can see all my previous characters who were unfortunate enough not to make it through this castle alive, and there are lots of them. So let's go back to the inn, and I'm going to get to choose my heir. Usually you get to choose from 3 heirs. Each heir is going to have different stats, different abilities, some pluses, some minuses. So here is Lady Stephanie the Fourth. So there's been 3 other Lady Stephanies. She's a paladin, so it's your standard hero. She's pretty good at everything. Her specialist, she has a guardian shield, so she can use her shield. Now, 2 of her traits. One is she is stereo blind, so she can't see in 3D. Not sure it's an actual thing, but if I play the game with her, it's actually going to visually affect the game. It'll make it look kind of two-dimensional. And also, chickens will freak her out. Doesn't sound that bad, but some of the health recovery items in this game are chicken, and she'll run away from those, so that's not good. She gets a spell, Conflux, launches orbs that bounce everywhere. Pretty good. Sir Scorpio II, he's a minor. So he's very weak, but gets a huge bonus to gold, and gold is how you build up your character or your family's legacy over time. It's going to allow you to, whenever you die, you will go and you can use gold to buy some permanent status upgrades to all your characters. You can also use it to equip various runes and weapons you find in the dungeon. Unfortunately, because every time you enter the dungeon, you have to pay Charon usually 90%, I'm down to 90% of your gold, and you can reduce that some. You can't really keep too much gold from one run to the next, so it's kind of each run you're trying to get as much gold as possible. So trait, he remembers things of extreme clarity. He's also bald, so that's pretty good. Another minor here, Sir Jimmy III. He's a tall guy, so he's born to be a basketball player, which means he has a huge hitbox. It's very easy for him to take damage. A lot of times he's also pretty strong. So let's go ahead, use Lady Stephanie the Fourth. So just be aware that a lot of these traits do affect your visuals in the game. You have some people who can't see except everything's upside down for them. Some people, all your controls are reversed because they are dyslexic. Some people only see in black and white. All sorts of traits here. So we'll go ahead and confirm. Reason I point that out is just be aware on this first run, things are going to look two-dimensional. It's not the overall graphics of the game, unless you always pick it to character, it's two-dimensional. So here we can see my last run. I scored about 352 gold. And we have all my different upgrades here. I've slowly unlocked over time. Every time you buy an upgrade, it increases the amount all upgrades cost, and with 352 gold, I really don't have enough to buy anything right now, so we'll go ahead and exit to a manor. Now right here, I can move my character around, and as you see, when she's turning around, it's almost like Paper Mario. She's just going and two-dimensional thing. It's kind of funny. Now in this area, I can test out my abilities, so she has her shield there. There's her sword. That's pretty good damage on the training dummy here. And you can see it has funny things it says at the top. You got your jump. And then for 30 mana, I can shoot out my little, almost like shurikens here, or heads to a ball and chain or a mace. And then also here, you find various weapons throughout the game, and you can pay the blacksmith to unlock them. So I could unlock these knight limbs, increase my magic. I'm not too worried about that. And let's see, I'd increase my vampirism, reduce my health, also increase my weight. Nah, I don't really want that. And then this lady here can enchant my items with runes that I find as I'm going through the dungeon. So I got a new rune here. Way too much to unlock it. Harder enemies but greater rewards. I don't really want that. And then the haste rune I found just last run. Increased my base movement speed. Okay. So lots of upgrades. Ooh, cool lightning effect there. This guy keeps the dungeon the same as your previous run. So if you had a really good dungeon, you really enjoyed that dungeon, or you found it easy to get through because you have to beat a bunch of bosses in order to progress in this game, then you could talk to him. He would lock the castle for you, but you only get 60% of the gold. And this guy here, Sharon. Now, I found last game in Obel, so he's going to let me pass for free. Usually he'd take, right now I've got it down to 90% of my gold, so I'd be left with about 35 gold coins. So, as you can tell, over time, it's very hard to buy stat increases unless you have a really good run. That's where some of those miners, even though they're weak, they come into play here. So let's go ahead and see what kind of dungeon we get. It's going to build it. Now light. So Castle Hampson, a lot like a game like Castlevania, you want to hit everything because you get all sorts of cool loot drops. Here's a coin. Got a diary. Over time you find entries in the diary from other people who've tried to go through this castle. We go back to this door here. You see there are 4 bosses I have to face. Once I face all 4 of those, I believe that last little tile will be lit and I can face the final boss. Here's an overall map of the castle. So we are in the castle part here. There's also a dungeon part, a forest part, and a tower. Let's keep on going. You can see I'm level 41. That's all the stuff I've unlocked. And like I said, you want to hit everything. You got a skeleton here throwing bones at you. Very remnant of Castlevania. Watch these portraits. Sometimes they come to life. Also, they're of clowns, and you can have characters afraid of clowns. Never good. Some of the platforming gets a little tricky here. Okay, watch these ghouls. Watch this guy. You have a double jump here. Oh, no living paintings yet. There's a living painting. And I hate these paintings. Okay. And unfortunately, those mages, or the Frozens, whatever they're called, Frostons, they can shoot through the... Oh no, actually that one's not shooting through the wall. I thought they could. Let me look again. Now he's not going to do it. Okay, so he's not shooting through a wall. I thought they could. My apologies. So we learned something new today. Wait, that urn I can probably break. It's worth a cool 10 gold. And I can... Oh, darn it. Yeah, I thought she was going to keep doing that all the way down. So you got kind of the same attack as Legend of Zelda 2, Adventures of Link. I always like that attack. Now those tiles that you see there, if you step on them, there's like little spikes that are going to come out. Now you can have characters that have the trait, where I forget the clinical term, but basically they don't have any blood going to their feet, or which would allow you to walk on those without the thing detecting it. Pretty cool. Okay. I'm not sure how to act. Okay. That's how this from last game. These are supposed to come open. I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, there we go. You gotta hit down on them. And it's only temporary they're open. Oh, shoot. So the controls aren't super tight. A little bit of looseness here, especially if I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see what's over here. You know what? So there's some chicken. Luckily, I am not scared of chicken. Because if I was scared of chicken, she would be running from that. At the very least, she would not be eating it. And I wouldn't have as many hit points. Okay, a doomvus. Instead of a canvas, it's a doom. Okay, I'm going to let it come back. Because these things are pretty erratic. They can go through walls and everything else. Oh man, there's two of them now. And you can see that one's a doomvus by the fact it was already shaking. So some nice visual tells in the game. Alright. So here's the forest. And I believe if we go up here, teleporter so I can go back if I wanted to. I don't need to do that. So two teleporters back to back, it's kind of weird. And now I'm in the Maya. So stronger enemies as you progress. I don't know why I would want to do that. Let's go to the forest. Oh, I can't go through that. Okay. I like the Paper Mario aesthetic there. So now his chain starts flying around. Luckily, I got it up there. Like nothing to do here. Go ahead and grab that gold. Go back down. Whatever that is. Okay, hidden room right here. But I can see that lock on the map, so I know there's something here. Ooh, a treasure chest. We found an item. Blueprint for a night cape. So maybe we'll be able to get a night cape here. Now let's see if I can get out. And... okay, I thought we were going to have some enemies pop up there. Headless horse. That's cute. I like that. Instead of a headless horseman, you got a headless horse. Okay, I need to quit taking so much damage. Another headless horse here. And go ahead and do my down jump. Watch out. Go ahead and use my little device there. Oh, and that time his ball and chain went away. I guess because it was in the map, so it got kind of destroyed. Makes sense. I'm finding a lot of stuff this game. So I got a chakram. Gives me a spell here. I'll need to... that didn't replace... okay, that replaces my current spell. Okay, I can't take too many more hits. You got these archers here. I'm getting a lot of gold. I should be able to afford another upgrade, hopefully. Reach me in time. Oh, shoot. So throughout the levels, you will find fairy chests. Each one has a different objective. In order to reach it, you only get one shot. If you miss it, well, maybe you'll find it again, the same item next game. So that one, I had to figure out that maze that you can't see through in 5 seconds or less. I did not do it, unfortunately. So I'll destroy these statues in retribution. Question mark here. Do I see anything in this room? No? Kind of weird. Okay, so we got the boss here. I didn't face the boss of the castle yet. I'm going straight for this boss. It's probably going to kill me if I recall my last fight with the forgotten Mr. Alexander here. I believe... Okay, he's going to shoot some of the skulls at me. Basically going to... These bosses are really kind of like bullet hellish type bosses. That killed me. Really, one of my only complaints about the game is I really feel like the bosses aren't representative of the game itself. They're a lot more bullet helly, where most of your regular enemies, I don't know, they just don't seem to prepare you for the bosses. But that's just me. So I'm going to play one more character. Hopefully I get one that has regular graphics. So this guy's bald. He's an assassin. Low stats, but can land devastating critical strikes. He also has mist form. So she curses a lot, and she is short. What about her? Clumsy, breaks a lot of things. Dyslexia, has trouble reading. Other than that, she's pretty good. Let's go ahead and use her. And you're actually going to see... Not yet. We have 852 gold. I don't want to increase magic damage. Equip up allows me to wear better and heavier armor, so it increased my weight. Oh, I'm $8 short of getting my health up. These are what I really wanted. Lower Charon's toll, so I could lower my toll. Usually he takes, when you first start the game, 100%, and then it goes down from there. Oh man, I hate that. See, I don't do much with spells, so that doesn't do me any good. Yeah, I hate this, but let's go to town and see if I can buy anything here. I have unlocked some stuff. So with the weapons, blacksmith, you find blueprints. I can go ahead and unlock this sword. Doesn't really do much for me, but I want to use some of my money. Decreases my armor, decreases my health. Increases my magic, nah. So I got the Squire cape equipped. Also got my blood cape. And I can't equip it because I don't have enough weight. I guess I should have bought that weight. And then I also can add the runes to my items. Let's see what runes we got here. I really don't have enough to unlock any of this. I don't want to waste this money either, so... That will never... It gives me vampirism. Could that help me someday? Maybe. Can unlock these armors. They don't really do anything. Gives me more mana. I guess I'll go ahead and unlock that. Doesn't hurt me at all. Gives me some more mana. Why not? 425. But I'd much rather have... Oops. 15% critical chance. Okay. And with this assassin, that should be interesting. So let's see all my spells here. I got my sword. And then I can do that, which is actually pretty powerful. And as you can see, because I have dyslexia, I have a hard time reading, it kind of makes all the text in the game kind of screwy here. So it's saying give Charon 90% of your money and enter the castle, then confirm and cancel. Even confirm and cancel are written strangely. And watch, when we get to the loading screen, it'll be written. Oh, it's actually written right. Building. Now entering the Castle Hampson. Yeah, it's all wrong. And those are right, so at least they keep that good. So there's the door. You can see Alexander on there, who I just lost to. Let's see. Okay, even the journal entries are now messed up. That's a nice touch to detail. Oh, shoot. Now, luckily, I have the vampirism trait, so every time I hit an enemy, I get some of my stats back. Oh, shoot. I am weak as far as... I do not like fighting these guys. Got some chicken, though. Doesn't look like any of those are... Nope, that one was. But I got a critical on him. I just have... Okay, I just have double jumps. I thought I might have a triple, but I did not. What is this? Oh, it's... I thought it was like a cool little advent calendar or something, but it was not. Let's go and throw that sword down, do some damage to him every time he hits it. Oh, I'm taking damage from those chalk clouds too. This is remnant of... Let me go ahead and grab that. So I got, ooh, hit points increased by 5. Got an achievement for it. So that chalkboard enemy is kind of remnant of our darker purpose. There's a chalkboard enemy in that game. And both times, I think those are actually pretty cool enemies. I like that. Works here, too. And... oh, go ahead and hit him. Oh, there's another one on the other side. A lot of money here. I can only take about one more hit, but if I can do just a little more, I should be able to get some money for this run. Fairy, take no damage, okay. That's going to be hard to do. You can see that I'm going to have to really platform this. So I get one double jump. Ah, shoot. I was about to say, I better be able to get down from there, but I could. So yeah, one more hit, I am dead. I was hoping to get some more money. Okay. Need to hit him, he's critical, good. Take out Mr. Plinky there. Alright, watch out for these. Oh, shoot. Why did my character jump? Oh, I thought I could stand on that bookcase. I can't for some reason. Plinky! Down to 1 hit point. At least I got 1 hit point left. 3. Okay, back up to 5. My vampirism's paying off. Doomvis. Watch out for him. Okay. Back to 7. Chicken! Never thought I'd be more excited to see a piece of chicken. Oh, I'm not going in here with this amount of hit points. And no matter what, this is all I'm getting. And he can shoot through the wall. Okay. Got slain by a pupil. But I actually had a really good run that time. So I hope you enjoyed this look at my crazy family in Rogue Legacy. On Saturday we'll play some more of Rogue Legacy, probably do another couple of characters, see if we can find an even zanier character. Maybe try to get one that only sees in black and white, one that sees upside down. We'll die pretty quick if that happens, but... And there are also some other cool attributes. We'll see if we can find any of those. So if you're watching this the week I posted, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you have turkey, and if you celebrate Thanksgiving, and do all that wonderful stuff with your family. Remember, when you watch this video, if you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to the channel so you're updated anytime I post a new video. And also remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs down. I don't know why, as I've said many times, you would have watched all the way to the end to me say that, and then decided suddenly you didn't like the video. Most of you would have tuned out after a few minutes. But that's me. If you just watched all the way in, hated it, give it a thumbs down. Always leave comments, feedback in the forums on YouTube. Also, you can send me messages on Twitter at Owenazuris Gaming. Always happy to get back to your feedback. I try to respond to all the messages that I get. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I will see you next time.